One of the many highlights of the showcase last night was God of War Ragnarok, and my God, was it incredible. We got a very rough launch date. It's aiming to come out next year, 2022. That's the aim. Hopefully, it can just slip in to that year. I reckon it's going to be as late as November, December, personally. But the game looks incredible. So, the gameplay trailer starts with Kratos. A little bit similar to the original trailer we got for the first game. Kratos is the main focus. You can see the little bit of fur. Ragnarok is coming. It's getting colder. Atreus walks in, slightly taller, a bit more built, older. He's now, I'd argue, a teen now. And like any teen, he does have a few questions, of course. So in this game, we get 9 realms. In the first game, there were 6 realms. And one of the brand new realms in this game is Asgard. Asgard is going to appear in God of War. How incredible is that going to be? Cannot wait to enter that realm. And of course, the previous 6 realms will be updated. There'll be new areas to explore. It may look a little bit different here and there. But yes, you may actually recognize places from the original game. By the way, if you guys haven't played the original game on PS4, please go and do it. Please go and play it. It's one of the best games I've ever played. And we may touch on a few spoilers in this video. So go and play the game. Please, just do it. So we do get Freya in this as well. She is going to be a threat. Her magic, her warrior skills. She's going to be a tough opponent for Kratos and Atreus. There's no doubt about that. Obviously in the first game, it was all very friendly. They were assisting each other. But then, yeah, Kratos sort of snapped her son's neck. And that sort of ends any sort of relationship. It sort of ends it right there. Yeah, what can I say? So Freya's going to be an opponent, an enemy in this game. You may have to kill her. Yeah, I'm calling it now. It may happen. Thor is in the game, of course. Ragnarok. Thor was teased at the very end of the first game. And what a tease it was. Incredible tease. I was like, give me more right now. So, Thor is going to be the top of the top in terms of threat level. Thor is fuming. You've killed his half-brother. You've killed his son. He has a reason to want to rip Kratos' head off. Clean off. And yes, here is a character render of Thor. His face wasn't shown in the trailer. A lot of people aren't convinced on the way he looks. But think world's strongest man. Think of the traditional Norse mythology. This is such a cool looking character. Let me know in the comments, would you prefer this character render or more of a Chris Hemsworth, 6-pack, chiseled, that sort of look? Let me know in the comments what Thor you would prefer. Odin will of course feature as well. We haven't really seen much on him yet, but he will feature in this game. They actually sort of seem to say this is going to be the conclusion of this sort of Norse mythology God of War, which is very intriguing. I don't know where the game's going to go at the end, but I would actually be quite impressed if it just ends the story after Ragnarok, because I'm sure Sony PlayStation would love another God of War. These games sell incredibly well, so I'll be quite impressed by that. Sakori, the game director, is no more. He is working on a different project. There's a lot of people that are a bit concerned about that, but I believe Santa Monica have the talent, the people behind this game to deliver, and from what we've seen so far, it looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty sweet indeed. So of course, Kratos' legendary weapons are back. His axe, the chains, of course. You can see some new moves, some new abilities in the trailer. You can see Atreus has new summons. You see a deer. Obviously being Loki has that association with animals. It seems like the animals are getting bigger and better. So he somehow is growing in power. He is getting stronger. But I don't believe he knows his full potential just yet. Whether that happens in the game, I guess we will find out. So the team has worked hard to learn from 2018. That game was incredible, but they want to take it to the next degree, the next level. So they want plenty of opportunities to make it feel unique, clever defense tactics, mastery of the elements, combos, stuff like that. I love the combat in this game. I know a lot of people do prefer the classic God of War style, and I think they do want to try and bring that a little bit more back as well, but we'll see. Whatever your choice of combat strategy, The enemies that await you in God of War Ragnarok will be ready. The realms have grown harsher, and a whole host of new creatures. Must admit, I was impressed when I was watching the trailer. Every cut, there was a new creature, a new monster to hit and destroy, and that was pretty cool. I did like that. At the very end of this blog post, we get a bold subtitle, see you next year. I think they're pretty confident the game will come out in 2022, but they're not quite ready to put a sort of launch date on it just yet, which is fair. I must admit, when they put a date down, like an exact date, and it's delayed, I just get frustrated. It's just annoying. Yes, of course, I want more time for them to polish the game, to make the game they want, but it is just frustrating. So having a year is fine. Hopefully it does come out next year. Again, I'm guessing maybe October, November. February next year, we have Horizon Forbidden West. In March, we have Gran Turismo 7. It could come out in April. I think April is the earliest, and November is the latest. So hopefully we get it within those dates. So we're so happy to finally share a small taste of what we've been working on since the release of God of War in 2018. Obviously, there was no DLC, there wasn't many patches for the original game. They did do a sort of PS5 60 FPS update, but that was pretty much it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Your support for the series and our studio has been a pillar of strength for us during every moment of development. It hasn't been an easy development, hasn't been an easy time for anyone, basically, to build and make something like this. It's just been so tricky. We can't wait to share more as we get closer to 2022 and the release of God of War Ragnarok on PS4 and PS5. I almost forget this game is still coming out on the previous gen consoles, which is crazy. And it's still going to look absolutely incredible on last gen. Satia is the giant which features in the trailer. I've never seen Kratos look so small as the giant stands up. If those two fight, I cannot wait. And in case you guys didn't quite understand the threat of Thor, he almost took out all of the giants by himself. Yeah, so he's quite a threat. Thor is going to be terrifying. And Tia, by the way, is 8'5", so he's pretty tall. He's pretty big. He is a giant of men, and I cannot wait. If they fight, by the way, Kratos and this giant, I'm all for it. Yeah, that is the end of this video. I'm just hoping this game comes out next year and I can finally explore all 9 realms. Asgard. I cannot wait for this game to come out. Sony, the conference, the showcase was fine, but it was a bit slow, the pacing was all off, but the end was one of the best parts of a conference I've ever witnessed. That last 10 minutes was incredible, and this trailer was a big reason behind that. Santa Monica is incredible. Cannot wait to see what Corey's up to as well. He's working on a new IP or something. He's doing something. Santa Monica is growing. They're getting bigger, and they are delivering. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys liked the trailer, and bye-bye.